He has been a dominant player in the American Hockey League. Chipped around now for the wheel around by Oshie. Did it go? No. Forced away. Crawford must have gotten a piece of it there and stashed away then by Brookbank, and another save by Crawford and Shaw. Now we could just name a bunch of them, and they're all out there right now. This is played on by another Jackman. And led back across for the carry-on. Dropped on back for LaPierre. Slams one in front, blocked by Brookbank, and then another shot had to be blocked aside. Can be worked back out to center. Led back up off the stick of Backes. Tries to catch up to it. Duels there every inch of the way with Hjalmarsson. Fed back around for another play that's made onto Backes. Nice toe drag. And a shot is grabbed and held by Crawford.
First sustained pressure for the Blackhawks here in this game. That last opportunity for Kane, Smith, and Bickell.
Bickell led it ahead. Kane walks in, crosses, and Kane looks and got it onto Bickell, and a save made by Miller. Now by Pollock, gains the zone and feeds to Roy, and that one got the glass and rattled on around. The one-time try by Schwartz failed. Charging on with it is Taves. Dropping back, though, defensively is Pietrangelo. Taves a shot. Sliding out was Miller. Wrap around his feet to the slot. Comes on to Kane. Save made by Miller. Delays a little bit more as we're down to the last 25 of this power play now. Pietrangelo at the point, drifts across and takes this pass. Loads the gun, but gives it on over. Berglund a shot, and that one skipped off Oduya as well as Crawford. The bouncer came over to Keith, flipped one further. That is nicely pulled away by Jackman. Slowed down by Kane. Jostled free there by Brendan Morrow. Then it came to Kane again, and a shot is held by Ryan Miller. And both teams give the other fits. They're just different. And yet they're so competitive, they're always close to one another in the standings, as is the case all year. Shot by Bollig is blocked up high. Rebound! Knocked high and hopped off the top of the cage! Oh my! Worked along and a shot by Leddy. It's spiked away to the corner off of Regan.
Play by Kruger to drop this puck to Brandon Bollig. And now watch Kruger, right part of your screen. Big rebound, he knocks his puck right out of midair. Off the crossbar, rides the rail and ends up over on the other side. Now from that vantage point, it looked like the stick might have been higher than the height of the crossbar.
Gets it back again, feeds it across to Keith. Kane again, tapped it on across for Sharp. Inside the box and drifting out as Taves. Came on back to Keith. Final minute of play in the period. Kane drifts to the back to Keith. Score!
Well, Patrick Kane recognizes that you have a one-time opportunity for Duncan Keith. His stick is in a shooting position. He moves. He gets an opportunity to get it through. And this puck beats Ryan Miller. I don't believe it goes off of anybody. Just cleaned right in. But the screen in front by Andrew Shaw makes this goal count.
I just love the way Andrew Shaw goes with the flow of the puck so he can maintain position right in front of Ryan Miller.
Sobotka brings it on back. It is the H in hockey. Stands for hits. There were quite a few of them in that first period, but here's a steal by Sharp across. Oh, and a trigger pull by Strong. Scrambled for there, and eventually sealed up by Ryan Miller.
Boy, what a great reactionary save there from Ryan Miller.
Some of them with Chicago, some with other teams. Ken Hitchcock coached him in Philadelphia. Joel Quenneville coached him in his first game in St. Louis, and then more here in Chicago. And both of them this morning had wonderful quotes about what a professional and what a great conditioned athlete he is. To the back, Leddy a shot, and that blocked aside. Another try, and that ricocheted to the corner. And that's not just the defensemen. It's laid back ahead now by Smith, dragged on in a lot of traffic, and it was a tough one for Bickell, wasn't it? Fired back along and away from Oshie, and a drive by Keith is held by Miller. Standing points in his first 8 in a Blues uniform. And a lot of legends have played there. Oh my goodness, what a crunch that was.
Oshie's head was down and Duncan Keith made him pay. Now Sobotka's one right after Duncan Keith.
Way by Bickell, and Bickell's able to nudge it on now to Ben Smith, who charges on. Nice feed on to Bickell. Getting a piece of it was Miller. Good crunch put on Brookbank. Brookbank sees this one, battled for it, the half boards. Bickell turning it. Boy, dogged work done there by Morrow, and a great save made by Miller again on Bickell. As we learned the hard way, you get kidney stones, right? Ahead with this now comes Taves. That's just his own experience, not everybody. Hjalmarsson to the back, holds, fires. fires. Oh my goodness, and diving down was Bouwmeester as it got through. Cornered by Leddy, pumped around behind for the drag by Brendan Morrow. Led on to the back. Pollock hands it on across now for Ian Cole's shot. Oh, turned right on goal, and another try would not work. A great deflection by Morrow on goal, and the stop by Crawford. A bit by Bickle, and then it's lobbed along on the backhand a second time. Ladled there by Schwartz, who comes to the bench for a rest. Now Hjalmarsson up the other way off the short glass, stopped down by Sabotka, dropped to the back and a shot, and that one turned aside.
Comes right now to get off.
He hops over the boards and replacements come. Back ahead with it is Oshie, fed one on to Berglund, backhander turned right out in front by Crawford. The way it's been bouncing, the Blackhawks own the first part. The referee falls down, adding to the confusion. This one is thrown along and then spiked to the point, kept there by Leddy. Fires, and that one shrugged, and around Miller lies down. The puck squib free. Brookbank a shot, turned aside by Miller. Battled for there in front. Still they spar for it, and it's fed to the side boards by Cole. To the back it comes for a shot. Oh, score!
After a real strong surge from the Blues, Ryan Miller turns his back on the play, but he gets back to his feet. The chance for Brookbank, and then there's just a mass scramble in front of the net. The puck will work itself back to Nick Leddy. He shoots it, and this puck changes directions. It's redirected by Andrew Shaw, but where does he make contact? Is it below the height of the crossbar? The call on the ice was good. Goal.
They walk it on across. Steen gave it over. A shot. Oh, and the save. Rebound. Oh, and it was sent just wide. Oshie, the initial try, and the second from Shattenkirk. And the horn sounds to end the second period. Was not handled too well. Ricochet back in. Duncan Keith to play it there. Filtered it off of Schwartz. Tried again. It kicked onto Steen. And Steen wheels. Got it on back to TJ Oshie, who walks it across. Steen with a shot and a save made through a screen by Crawford. Then back across now for a nice setup for a drive by Roy that's deflected wide. It is a shooting gallery in the Blackhawks defensive end. Pietrangelo pushed it behind. On run in too heavily by Seabrook.
Breaking one and getting the other one knocked out of his hands, and the reaction from the Blackhawk bench. I looked right over at the bench there, and Joe Quenneville was very animated with the officials of not seeing that stick get knocked out of the hands of Michael Handzus.
Eventually sent over to Reeves, who decides enough of this. No icing on this play. Pivoted there by Hjalmarsson. Looks ahead for Peter Regan and decides to go up the middle, and that poked over for Regan by Kruger. Kruger tried to pull the trigger. Regan side of the net.
From Peter Regan to a wide open Marcus Kruger. No chance for Ryan Miller, but the play through the middle of the ice. This puck takes a crazy carom right there. It comes up, it finds itself to Regan. Watch Regan, looks right over, throws it right over to Marcus Kruger for the wide open net.
We were wondering who was going to step up because of the injury to Patrick Kane in the second period. There's some depth guys stepping up for the Chicago Blackhawks.
TJ Oshie. Oshie trying to step free, and in his path was Seabrook. Cut there and started in by Pollock. Pollock to the outside with it now. Drove the net. Short side try is sealed off, and then the net comes down. Somebody grab it. And Hossa plays it. Makes a lot out of nothing sometimes, and is so responsible defensively. To the back it comes, and Leddy is shot, and that one deflected wide. Reached by Verstegen.
Think about a lot of the goals that have happened here tonight for the Blackhawks. They've had somebody in front of the net, whether it's Andrew Shaw with his redirect, or the goal by Duncan Keith, the screen by Andrew Shaw. Again, you want to score, go to those areas. The puck's going to find you.
I agree with you, Eddie. In the beginning part of the game, that wasn't happening, and then Andrew Shaw made himself big. And look at Ben Smith from his skate to his stick to the back of the net.
Big drive, and that one blocked carefully along and then played back ahead. Good job being done there by T.J. Oshie. Walked ahead and then put into the catching glove of Crawford, who decides to hang on to this. Out in front, and a try by Backus would not work, and so back up comes Andrew Shaw. Tucks a pass that will be galloped toward and taken by Sharp. Sharp dipping the shoulder and looking for reinforcements. There's one. Oh, and that one did not go. What an opportunity for Jonathan Toews. The way they did it tonight. 4-0.